Ew. Why do you have to do this? I hate this. Everything is ew.
Hello?
We're here.
I'm checking my notes. She doesn't have notes. We didn't quit therapy.
Yeah, but the last time I spoke with the scheduler lady for the guide, she said she's going to put us on for every 4 weeks, which is what it was already supposed to be, so I don't know why it wasn't to begin with. And that would have been today, technically, but I did not have a notification, so we did not go.
Today?
Yeah, I took it off the schedule, or off the calendar. Because I didn't get a notification about it, even though we should have. And they aren't sending me the fucking bill for me to be able to pay it in, like, months. So
we're just not paying for it? We haven't been paying for it?
I haven't been. They need to send me the shit. I don't know how much it is. It changes. Like, I don't know. And they send me the link to be like, pay this. And I'm like, send me a bill to tell me how much. What?
Yes, well.
She annoys me. It's annoying. So, whatever. Whenever they feel like actually being paid, they can let me know.
This is the receptionist you're talking about?
The scheduler, yeah.
Yeah. Do we need therapy for our interactions with the scheduler?
I do.
Scheduler?
I do.
Okay. That's interesting. That's different. So we are now exercising together as of this week.
Yes.
A bonding experience, one might say.
He wears his Crocs, and I tried for this to not be the case, but alas, I failed. But the teacher brought it to his attention today that it's not the best footwear.
No, they just said it's against the rules.
Okay, so it's fully against the rules. Not only is it not the best choice, it's not allowed.
Yeah, you're not allowed to wear open-toed things.
Yeah, which makes perfect sense. And I was trying to avoid that type of conversation, but here we are.
So what is the moral of that story?
You should listen to me.
Why? I would have done the same thing.
Why, though?
Because there's the superior shoe.
They are not the superior shoe for exercising.
Well, I guess a barefoot is the superior shoe, but it's not really a shoe at all, is it?
No, it's not. You're gonna bang your stupid little toes.
Bang my toes on what?
The ramp thing.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you know we existed for millions of years without shoes?
Yeah, and we died when we were 5 years old.
But not because of our feet. And that's been proven. You can look it up. No,
I don't want to talk about the exercising anymore.
No, what was the cause of death? Stubbed toe.
Stubbed toe has...
I can tell you
has the thing on the mat that's wobbly.
It's not wobbly.
It was going to be. Because you had it off one end.
You just doing a survey of the room and telling everyone when their equipment isn't set up right?
No.
And they did it last week.
Yeah, because the lady was going to fucking kill herself. She's old and her thing wasn't on right.
I know. You're just out there saving lives.
Yeah, I am. I was staring you down that whole time to try to tell you, and if you didn't look me in the eye, I wasn't going to tell you. So, that was by chance.
And it would have been fine.
You could have fallen and tripped.
You know I have superior balance.
Do you?
Yes.
I don't see that since I've seen you fall more than anyone else in my life.
I have godlike balance.
You fucking don't.
And that's what I'm going to name the episode.
Cut to you crawling upon the floor with your hurt tiny back.
It had nothing to do with balance.
No, but still, it would have been funny.
It's not ironic. It's not related at all.
It is to me. Move on.
Are we going to go on a double date with any of your new friends?
No.
Why not?
They're all divorced.
And they're not dating?
No.
They're in recovery.
Yeah.
Becca and Casey. Not double date material.
I guess.
We went on a double
They
date.
are not my new friends.
No, they're not your new friends. We went on a double date with Johnny and Bianca at their house.
Okay.
That was exotic.
Was it? What was exotic? Explain. Was it because they had their TV in Spanish? Was it because he made you a quesadilla?
Quesadilla with Mexican sour cream. Yep, that's all I would say about it. It was good. If you're listening, I hope you're still listening. Somebody drew Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and god damn it, I don't know who.
But it's
But I
his
want to
best
be
friend.
their friend. And they drew his eyebrow and pointed an arrow at it. I want to be their friend.
I just wonder if it was me. Imagine.
You don't know how to draw Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It was either
Was it not just a head?
it was either Johnny or Raymond. Could have been Raymond, but why would I think it was Johnny if it was Raymond? I literally sent the text like shortly after that happened.
That makes perfect sense to me. It's just something you would do.
No, I knew they were different people. I didn't want to
No, but
hang out
you
with Raymond, no offense. At that time.
do you at this time?
I wanted to go fishing with him, but he didn't want to go fishing with me, I guess.
Aren't you guys starting a company? What were you guys talking about at the
We're
roller?
not starting a company. He has his own company, and I was buying shirts from him.
Next.
I don't know what most of these notes mean.
That also makes sense to me for you. Can I see it?
No.
Why?
How do people so different become connected?
Because none of them are willing enough to fucking leave. That's literally it.
And that is inherently pessimistic. These are the notes I have about you.
Okay.
So that tracks.
Okay.
There's something in here about loving the idea of person versus person, and I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
This says that you can know a person without understanding them.
He's just really writing down, the big blockbuster thoughts.
When you sympathize with someone, it's more of a mental sort of thoughtfulness. But when you empathize with someone, you feel it in your heart.
Yeah, have you seen those memes? Just like talking about how guys are just now becoming familiar with the idea of emotions. And they think it's some grand,
Discovery?
yeah. And
Like
all
they
the girls,
pioneered it?
yeah, like that. And all the girls around them are like, yeah.
I'm the Christopher Columbus of emotions. And the girls are the Native Americans. Be like, yeah,
Yes.
we've lived here since the beginning of time.
Yeah. That was the perfect analogy, yes.
Very nice. Once again, the white oppressor. I saw a funny bumper sticker. I have to remember what it said. Okay, well, it wasn't funny, but it's not supposed to be funny, and I didn't think it was funny. It said, illegal immigration isn't new. the Native Americans called it white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's also very not new.
What's not?
That thought.
It's new. I just discovered it. On a bumper. Where all great discoveries are made.
Yes,
It's the
yes.
most thoughtful introspectives that exist.
I really need to move on.
Are you let's see. Do you have, how often in relationships or friendships do you feel like a person is acting versus being real? And how much are they calculated versus their natural self?
I don't think I talk to calculated people.
What if they're so calculated that they're acting natural? Because that's the way people do it, you know?
I think if anything, that'd be you. But I don't think you care to do that. No, I don't. No. What was the question?
Have you ever had a friendship or relationship where you thought the person was acting and
No.
calculating versus being natural? And
No,
Real?
automatically when I feel like anyone's that way, I don't know what's happening and I don't like them. I don't talk to them.
is there anyone you discovered to be that way after the fact? Where they
Not necessarily calculating, I don't know, but there's certain people that I've talked to or whatever that I don't understand their intentions and it seems like it could be either way. And I don't get it and I don't talk to them anymore.
yeah.
If your intentions are confusing to me, I don't talk to you. If you confuse me, I don't like you and I don't talk to you.
That
You
makes-
confuse me, but in a different way.
Yeah. I think I'm not often calculated, but I know how to be. But I don't really what's the
I
word?
think you're calculated, but not in your like personality.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about is socially. Like, I think I know how to be that way, but I don't. Not really. Maybe only with, like, people I don't know.
Yeah, like
Mostly.
me.
What other drama is going on?
I don't have drama.
You have drama. You have drama.
I don't. You are my drama.
That's what I mean. You make drama here.
I make drama here. No. You make drama here, and I point it out.
No.
Yep.
You could probably help me with the...
You're volunteering me for help.
Well, I was just thinking, because you're asking for a job.
Yeah, not volunteer.
Right. No. No, you wouldn't help me for free. I plan to start selling the soap and honey again at the store. So I'm looking forward to that and all the candles and stuff, and
Oh my.
looking forward to bringing all that stuff back finally. And so that's something that would be nice.
You haven't said the part that you need help with.
Well, just the stuff you helped me with before, I guess. Just like packing
Oh.
soap or whatever. I enlisted the help of my brother once, and I don't like it.
Why?
I don't like telling him how to do things, and wasn't doing it the way that I wanted him to do it, so.
Did he know
Did he know what?
that he wasn't doing it right?
I don't know. He just has a different mentality about it.
Oh my.
It's not a good dynamic. What I need is people like you who like to follow rules.
Yeah. It's really quite simple that way. What the fuck do I care how you want it done? I'll just do it. It doesn't matter to me.
Yes. You have that mentality, you could do very well here.
Yep. Couldn't give one fuck. I have no input. Don't care. Typically. I will care if you tell me how to do it and then tell me that's not how you want it. Then I get mad.
I mean, sometimes things change, but...
I mean, that's fine. But don't act like I'm the one that did it.
Right.
I have trauma from past jobs being crazy.
Telling you to do one thing and then expecting you to do another.
Or somehow not remembering that's exactly what the fuck they said. People love to do that. And I'm sure I would have those fights with you.
Why?
Because we already do.
But
We already can agree on what reality is.
Yeah, but that's simpler.
Maybe.
Simple stuff, really. You're good at record keeping. It's very important. A lot of these people aren't.
Yes,
To
that's
teach them how to
been
keep
an
records.
intense part of most of my job is documenting every single exact thing I've ever done. Every single conversation,
Yeah.
every single movement.
I mean, there's a mail slot on the door.
At the place?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can fit my arm through it and unlock the door.
That seems bad.
No.
I mean, you do have tiny arms, but so do a lot of people, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should block that off. What the fuck?
This is from a time when people had bigger arms.
Yeah. All men were very strong, and women did not rob.
Besides, it'd have to be the size of a dog door to fit the Amazon packages.
Yeah, I'd say get that taken care of immediately.
Get you taken care of immediately.
Yeah, go ahead. Take care of me.
Oh,
Either take care of me in luxury or put me to my death. Why do you wear your hat in the exercise class?
same reason you wear a headband.
Why don't you get a headband?
Because I'm a boy.
So you wear a hat like a psycho? Wear your hat and your Crocs?
Yep.
No good, Jan, no good.
The good news is my other shoes have been found, so I will not be banned.
Cool.
You've never gone to the front?
I've been there sometimes.
Am I? You chose it?
I don't know.
Is it hard for you to learn the routine?
Not really. I get backwards sometimes. You're facing the wrong way a couple times.
Okay. Like left instead of right? Mm-hmm. Thanks for letting me know.
You didn't know.
I don't know if I knew.
I thought you knew eventually.
Probably. I don't really know what you're referring to. Could be a bunch of different things.
I know one of the times is when we were doing...
It doesn't matter. I don't want to hear it.
Okay! Whatever, bro. You're backwards and you're backwards. Next time I'll yell it.
No, it doesn't make any difference.
It does. You're doing the wrong side of your body. Because you do it on each side of your body, and when you're backwards, you're doing the other side, and you're not getting the workout right.
Yeah, I get it. You telling me at what moment it happened isn't going to change anything.
That's why I said I'd just scream it next time while you're doing it.
That doesn't change anything either.
Yeah, it does. You'll turn around.
I mean, I guess you could. It doesn't matter to me if you want to. I think you just need to worry about getting back up to whatever weight you were working.
I'm not really worried about that.
Well, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, are you? You want me to punch you harder?
Could. Wouldn't be harmful.
It might. It might be detrimental.
Could be good for you to win a fight or two.
I've won every fight.
You've never had a fight.
I have.
You said no. It's on record of you saying no.
No, I said I was never in Fight Club.
You said you were never in a fight. Because nobody wants to be embarrassed
I know.
by losing against you.
Yeah, I know. That's why everybody keeps their distance.
I know.
You know it would be embarrassing, though. Imagine losing a fight to me. You'd be embarrassed.
Yeah. Sure would.
I know.
That's why I train.
I'm very scary. Just the what ifs just haunt everybody around me.
That's how I feel about other people with me, too.
Don't touch the little one. What if he wins? Just leave the little ones out of it. Terrifying.
Sure. I'm not sure at what age I would stop being able to beat a child. Is it 7th grade?
I mean, depending on the size of the 7th grader. Lots of them are pretty big.
Yeah, but they're young and weak.
You're young and weak.
No. I'm old and small and strong.
Are you?
Yes. I'm stronger than people twice my size.
Are you?
Yes.
Proof where?
Life.
Life. Okay. What were the weights you were lifting? 15 pounds?
No. 50 or 100? I don't know.
No, Jason. At the fucking class.
Oh, 15?
Yes.
That's not what I would lift if I was weightlifting, though.
We were weightlifting.
We weren't.
What would you call it?
It's not weightlifting. That's a whole routine. That's a whole. They call it. It's a workout routine. It's not the same as weightlifting. It's not at all the same. It's completely different.
Okay, well, we
The
were
whole thing is
lifting
different.
weights.
We're doing dance moves and
It's not dance moves.
step sequences and stuff. You don't do that when you're lifting weights.
Any
What do they call it? I think they call it
weightlifters
like
out
weight
there?
conditioning or something like that. I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
Weight conditioning.
Well, they call it strength training in the class we were just in.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Strength training. It's different than weightlifting. You've never done weightlifting, have you?
I think you're just talking about like dead weightlifting.
No, I've never done it. I don't know what dead weightlifting means. I don't think that's a real term. There's deadlifts. I've never done a deadlift before. Deadlift is somebody picking up the max amount of weight they possibly can. But that's not an exercise. That's like a bragging rights or something like that. So that's also not weightlifting. That's deadlifting.
Okay. Again, I'm going to need you to explain what you think weightlifting is.
Lifting weights,
Okay.
doing reps.
Okay. You know, we were lifting weights and doing reps.
Okay, okay, but if you knew anything about weightlifting, you would know that those two things are completely different.
What are you talking about? What's the two different things?
Doing a class where you're moving around to music and doing cardio stuff with weights in your hand is 1,000% different than weightlifting.
We weren't doing cardio with the weights.
It is though, dude.
It's not though.
Just because it's not the cardio section of the routine doesn't mean it's not cardio. It's all about using low weights. You're using low weights, like what I was telling you earlier for toning. You're not doing any kind of bulking when you're doing that.
They call it strength training.
Yeah, you're still getting stronger. You're still gaining muscle, but you're not weightlifting. I don't want to argue with you about that. You can look
I'm not
up.
arguing. I just don't understand what you think the difference is.
I'm
'cause
trying
there
to-
sounds like no difference.
Okay, I'll show you a video of weightlifting. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You're lifting the weights and doing reps.
Okay, that's literally what we were doing.
No, you're doing in the case of bulking, you're doing much heavier weights, like twice the time of weight of what
That just
of what people
depends.
do in that class.
That's just because everyone's fucking weak. If there's a bunch of powerlift guys or whatever, then that's what they'd be doing.
No, it's about the routine. And I don't want to, this fucking thing, I don't want to keep arguing with you. If you
You're
want me to
not
explain
arguing.
it to you, I'll explain it to you. But every time I
But
say
you're
something,
not.
you're telling me I'm wrong.
No, I'm saying that there's no difference in what you're saying.
Right, you're arguing with me. And
No, I'm not. It just doesn't make any sense.
Okay, it doesn't make any sense to you. That doesn't mean that it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does.
I've already said it multiple times about what the difference is. You're not fucking
You're
listening.
just saying it. You're being a bitch. You're just saying it's more weight, which there's all those weights in there. You can pick any weight you want.
Oh, you can't do that routine with more weights. It's not possible.
Why not?
Because that's not the point of weightlifting. If you were doing that routine with more weights, you wouldn't be able to do the routine. It'd be impossible. It's not the point. You do it with like half the weight you normally would, or half the weight you would if you were weightlifting, because the two things are completely different. You're doing, it's a different exercise. It's a different workout. You're not doing this, you don't have the same intention, and you don't use the same weights. They're not interchangeable.
They are to me.
Because you've never lifted weights. And
Yeah,
you don't
I
know anything
have.
about it.
Yeah, I have. I used to go to the gym all the time with Becca. What are you talking about? I did all the machines.
Like I said, I'm not interested in convincing
When
you of
have
facts.
you ever gone to a gym and lifted weights besides just now?
I used to go all the time, bro.
When?
Time.
When?
Error.
Everything.